All right, well, we're going to have a little bit of fun, and I'm going to call this section Todd's Toys, if you don't mind, because without using too much alliteration, Todd's Toys means tablets, and I'm telling you, I've got an iPad, Todd, but I don't think I've ever seen 6 different fully functional, working good tablets. So just give us, for funsies, give us just kind of our little rundown. What are you playing with these days?
Well, when I travel, even if I'm going on an overnight flight, I travel tech heavy. So
I understand.
I'm taking one of these pieces with me usually, and multiples of them. So the first one here is, this is a Windows 7 tablet. The battery's dead on this right now, but this is kind of state of the art when it comes to
who makes it?
Tablet PCs. This is by a company called Motion Computing.
I'm aware of them.
And they build very rugged tablets that are used in professional environments. This is a resistive touch, pen-based. This is Windows 7. Very big, large battery. You can get almost a half a day's charge out of this, even running full Wi-Fi throughout the day. It's also pretty good for a media device, and when you're in a cramped space on a plane, being able to work with something like this is pretty good.
Is that eSATA on the side there?
No, this is a proprietary connector for the output for video display.
Oh, okay.
But it does have an integrated Ethernet port, does have a couple of USB ports, and then also has an integrated PCI slot, and then also an SD slot.
Got to have the SD on those little guys.
And the pen fits neatly in this. The interesting thing about this device is it has a detachable keyboard, and there's a piece of metal in there that looks like this. So I never take that through security. This device is this is a collector's item. So this is a company called Juju Garage, and they built a Linux-based platform, a beautiful widescreen, and it's a very interesting form factor. But it didn't really go anywhere.
Didn't you have this one in your last home video you did?
I did. I was one of only 75 people who pre-ordered this device, and I'm not sure how many of the other ones bought this, but I use it once in a while if I'm just browsing. It's got some predefined buttons. You can bookmark some stuff and save passwords on it. And then you can also use a USB slot here on the side, which is odd because they didn't do it as mini USB. It's a standard USB to plug in other devices to it. But it's just an interesting piece.
Can I give it a... It's for its physical size, it's surprisingly heavy. I mean, because an iPad's a very light little guy. That's cool. It's some type of Linux-esque.
Yep. Yeah, running a very trimmed down kernel with a few things, and Wi-Fi. The battery drains pretty quick though. But it has some pretty interesting navigation quirks. I mean,
now, this one I know.
Obviously, everybody knows the iPad, but the great thing about this, for me, is the case that I got.
I love this. Is that wood?
Yeah, this is
or like bamboo.
They take a piece of wood and then they router out the opening for the iPad. Put these little grommets in the corners, so you can put it in there. And this is called the Dodo Case. And Oprah gave these out to her studio audience, but
did they scream like crazy?
They did, but I had mine way before they did. I pre-ordered this one. They also make one for the Kindle too, which is very nice, and I have one of those on order. But it folds up very neatly and slides into your book bag very, very nicely.
I like my iPad, but I got to be honest, because I'm an iPhone user, it's not as compelling for me. Maybe movies. I'd have to give it that, but
yeah, it does pretty well with movies.
Yeah.
This is a new tablet, and this was supposed to be an iPad killer. This is a Samsung Galaxy tablet.
I know the Android interface when I see it.
Right, Android interface. But this is not really an iPad, and people that want to position this as an iPad killer, as an iPad device, they're kind of barking up the wrong tree. It's actually like a big BlackBerry, except without a phone. The ability to do, the GPS is blazing fast on this. This is the fastest mobile processor I've used on any device that I've had.
Well, just switching from landscape to portrait is instant boink.
Yeah, and to be able to pull up Amazon, to be able to open up books is basically instantaneous. It's very good. The battery lasts pretty long on this, and the T-Mobile service with this is pretty good.
And the manufacturer again?
This is Samsung.
Samsung, okay.
So Samsung's first foray into tablets.
Now, did this big heavy-duty rubber? Oh no.
No,
it is.
It's a case.
Okay, it is a case.
So judge the weight of that and that size against this.
Yeah.
Per inch, this is a pretty heavy device.
It is.
It's a little bit awkward in size. Do you carry it like this? Do you walk like this, or are you carrying it like this?
Right.
It's a little bit
Do you know what
awkward.
that retails for?
It's $5.99 without contract.
Okay, so it's not terrible.
So with contract, you can get it for about $300.
Nice.
This one is a pretty interesting kit, and what it really is you take an old black MacBook and then you send it to this company that's actually here in the Chicago area, and they put this kit on it. So what they do is they take out all the keyboard, take off the original screen, and replace it with a capacitive or resistive touch screen, and just lay it down over the top of the logic board inside. And so good heating and cooling there. It gets a little bit warm, but it's just a neat tablet. Mac, you know, they don't make a tablet. Everybody's always been dying for them to make a real tablet, and this is a real MacBook computer in a tablet form. It's pretty heavy too.
Now this is the one I want you to show off, because this I haven't seen before.
This is brand new, and you may have seen this. This is the Dell Inspiron Duo that they showed in September this year, and is also being highlighted in some cloud commercials for Microsoft. And what this is a convertible, but in a different way. Some convertible tablets you've seen, the screen will swivel this way.
Watch this, guys.
This screen swivels this way. So you can turn this from a tablet with a capacitive touch, so finger touch screen, into a netbook. And it's actually pretty good. The good strong Atom processor, the Windows 7 actually works, so you can very quickly go between the two. And actually this is probably the best implementation of Windows 7 in a tablet that I've used.
Stylus?
No, it's all capacitive touch, so it's all finger.
Wow. Can I see that? So what's that over there, Todd? Okay, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. You can probably outrun me. I just want to see what type of interconnectivity you have here.
So it has, you know, it has your headphone jacks.
Okay.
It has USB 2. So if you want
Oh, don't tell me it doesn't have an SD.
No SD.
Dell, come on, guys. I can't believe that.
Now you can do your SD with your dongle.
Yeah, I guess.
On the USB side, but it's a pretty tricky device. Dell is getting these shipped out for the holidays. I ordered this and it was supposed to be here towards the end of December, but I actually got it about a week ago.
I mean, see, for me, one of the big problems is that I'm living in a world right now where I'm bouncing between my iPhone, a netbook. I got the old Asus, was it the EPC? But it really fills an important niche for me that I like. And then my big Dell laptop. And I've just been dying to get this interface size into something where I can do, you know, you do a lot of presentations, I do a lot of presentations, and where I could start to, you know, combine this a little bit more. I'll tell you the other thing. It has headphones, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I can Skype. So, do you Skype? I Skype like crazy now. I'm using it more and more.
Yeah, we use it a lot.
This is actually the first device I've seen, although it's got some heft to it. Have you tried? This is the first device I've seen that could actually possibly, you know, bridge that gap where I could put my slightly underpowered netbook away and.
Yeah, this would be the one, and it's not that expensive.
Yeah. Battery life? Have you got enough? Have you had the time to play with it?
It's pretty decent. I mean, it charges pretty quickly, and the battery lasts reasonably long for the size.
Well, Todd, man, that is so cool. Thanks for letting me play with this stuff. You sure I can't borrow this for just a couple of days?
Yeah, sure. Take it for a couple of days.
Oh, he lies, but thank you very much, Todd.
Yep.